And here we go. Hello there, thanks for joining me. I am AVStoryteller and this is my Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. Thank you very much for joining me. You lucky people! Right, you are the first people to watch a new Let's Play with my brand new graphics card. I got my PC back from the shop today and we've got a shiny Sapphire Nitro Radiant R9 Fury installed as well as a 970 MSI gaming motherboard. And so here I am back up and running, and we rejoin Kassie Cousland based on my Kassie Gilden character from Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay. And as you may have noticed, she looks slightly different than how she looked at the end of episode 1, because this guy has gone and installed a huge host of mods in the interim period. So I'm looking forward to getting started with this origin. So you can have a quick look at what the new Kassie looks like there. I'm still getting used to my new key config. I'm still in Skyrim mode, but there you go. And I think it just looks closer to the original character I had in mind when I was first trying to design her. The shape of her face is slightly different than what you saw in episode 1, but I'm very pleased with the results. So here we are. I've never done the human rogue noble origins beginning before. Just to clear a few things up, the first and only time I played Dragon Age Origins was 2014, so it's been 3 years. I only played it through once, and it was with a male elf mage, and that was a good guy elf. So this is completely different. Female, human, rogue, and utterly evil. So without further ado, let's get into this. Now this part is completely blind to me, and to be honest, a lot of the actual main game is going to be as blind as it can be as well, because it's been so long since I played it. I've installed a whole host of new mods as well as cosmetic ones, as you can see by Kassie, and I'll introduce them as we go along. I say let's get stuck into the action, shall we? So let's have a word with dear old Dad.
Shouldn't you be off to your brother, as I asked?
Because that's right, that we need to go speak to Fergus. It's apparently my older brother. Get him to come speak to father. Where do you think Fergus is?
Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt. Saying goodbye to Oriana and your nephew.
Let's see. I'm not sure if I asked this. Is sending all our forces south a good idea?
When the king demands it. In fact, not sending our forces south would be a distinctly bad idea. Don't worry, pup. You shouldn't see many problems, but I want you to prepare the men left here. In case.
In case of what?
Legends of the Blights tell of horrible things. These darkspawn once threatened many lands. If we can't hold them, you must prepare for the worst.
Alright. Yeah, Kassie's all for being left behind with the fortress and not going off to battle, but she's not so happy with being left with a skeleton crew. And what can I do with a handful of guards?
I trust you to do what is best. And don't be afraid to ask your mother's advice. She's Ferelden born, strong, just as you are. But let's not speak of ominous things. We shall assume that all will go well, and the Maker will watch over us.
Well, I can see this is not going to go any further. I'll go now.
I'll talk to you soon. Just let me finish my meeting with Duncan.
Yes, let's see if we can have a quick word with Duncan.
I'm sorry, but I believe your father wishes to talk to the Arl and myself alone.
Yeah, let's get to know this Duncan. May we speak later?
Your father has left you in charge of the castle? Then I will see you at dinner tomorrow, if not sooner.
Ah, sorry, I got the impression that he might be leaving with my father and the rest of the guards. Obviously not. I'll look forward to it.
As do I. Until then.
We'll try and keep this Duncan on our good side until we find a use for him. Let's have a quick word with house guards. Hello?
Greetings, my lady.
Oh, okay.
You are the Terran's daughter, are you not?
You are?
I am a member of Alhal's personal guard. The rest of the Al's forces are expected tonight. I understand you shall take charge of your father's castle once we march.
And so I'm told, yes.
Ah, then I wish you luck. Good evening, my lady.
You wish me luck with what? Sorry, my spider sense is tingling. And I must admit, this gentleman doesn't look very trustworthy. I know, apparently back according to the dialogue between my father and him, they seem to be old friends. So you would hope that nothing dark and underhanded is going on. I've just got a feeling, and hand on my heart, this is blind. I've not done this before. If this is true, then it's not because I've got prior knowledge, it's just my gut telling me. Okay, do I have a map? I do. Chapel? God, I think we should go find my older brother Fergus. Atrium? Kitchen? Pantry? Ah, okay. Father's task. Oh, let's go to my room. So... out, right, over to that side, and then... right, okay, fair enough. Oh, there's a door there. I can just go out this way. She says. This is very much like Neverwinter Nights, obviously BioWare, but I was just thinking about the time when this was a typical Neverwinter Nights kind of view that you had, and I remember it could be just my memory, but I'm sure when you looked up originally, all you had was like blackness, like a void, and when they introduced like interiors and roofs, that was such a big thing. But that was even longer ago. So anyway, check the map. Oops. Oh well, gone the wrong way already. Just goes to show my poor sense of direction.
There you are. Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt.
Are you supposed to be Fergus? Why are we looking at? Oh, Sir Gilmore. I'll just assume that I'm on good terms with everyone until I'm told otherwise. Hello to you too, Sir Gilmore.
Pardon my abruptness, my lady. It's simply that I've been looking everywhere for you. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave.
Nan is threatening to leave. Did the dog get into the larder again? She was my nanny. Before she was the cook. Nan won't leave. Nan is just blown off steam. She's always been like that. So why look for me? Do something. Not that nasty. Nan is. I'll play this kind of humorous line. Nan is just blown off steam. She's always been like that.
Your mother disagrees. She insists you collect the dog, and quickly. You know these Mabari hounds. He'll listen to his mistress, but anyone else risks having an arm bitten off.
That's because he's my dog. I'm busy at the moment, and I guess I should go collect him. Oh, but he knows better than to hurt anyone.
I'm not willing to test that. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we?
Where is my mother exactly?
She was entertaining Lady Landra and her son when I left her. Perhaps in the atrium? Before we go, my lady, might I beg a question? I've heard from several people that a Grey Warden is here. Is that true?
You sound quite excited.
Awed, more like. The reputation of the Grey Wardens as mythical warriors is unsurpassed.
Never give an answer where you can ask another question, gain more information. Is it it's true, he's talking to your father right now. His name is Duncan, I've met him. It's true, he's talking to my father right now.
Then, is it also true that this Grey Warden was asking after me?
Oh, I don't really have time to gossip, Sir Gilmore.
As you wish. Although it's going to drive me mad until I find out. Can you imagine? Me, a Grey Warden? It would be everything I've dreamed of. Of course, I shouldn't get ahead of myself. Pardon my outburst.
Mischief in the larder. Right. The Wardens. Ooh, premium content. Okay. I believe I have all the downloadable contents. Travel to Sulcher's Pass. Troubled merchants awaits with a deal that may be just too good to be true. Feast day gifts are now available in Bodan's store. Excellent. And feast day pranks are now available in Bodan's store, and I believe that's the merchant that is outside your party camp. I can't remember what the gifts are or the pranks are, to be perfectly honest. So, current quests and a whole bunch of codexes. Right. What's the new one I've got? About the Grey Wardens. I'll not read through these. Maybe as we get further into the game, I'll oh, credits. I might read through some of the ones that catch my eye. Tactics. Yes, this is on PC, not Xbox or PS, whatever. Right, okay, that's all control stuff. Quest related, nothing there. Okay, so the matter at hand, father's task. Find Fergus, your father, Terene, Bruce, Cousland, and Al Howe have been summoned by King Caeland to the battle at Ostagar. However, Al Howe's forces have been delayed. You have been sent to tell your brother Fergus that he should leave Ostagar ahead of your father. Fergus is probably in his room saying goodbye to his wife and child. This Earl Howe has deliberately delayed his forces, isn't he? He's going to try and take over the fortress. But why would he do that if he's a lifelong friend of our father? I don't know. Mischief in the larder. Get your trusty hound out of the larder. Sir Gilmore has come to you with a problem in the kitchen. Your dog is in the pantry, causing problems, and the cook wants you to deal with him. Sir Gilmore will join you while you deal with the matter. Okay, let's not rush ahead. Let's tick all the boxes. So in there. And I just need to check my controls for what highlights objects, because I've forgotten. So I can spot any items on the ground. Highlight usable objects. E. Thank you. Can't climb the rope, it seems. Let's go get my hand. I'm not used to this. Hold both mouse buttons down to run.
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves. I swear it.
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you. Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down.
And, yeah, we don't like being speaking to like that, do we? He's not a mongrel. He's a pure-blood Mabari. Not Mabari.
A blight wolf is what he is. How am I supposed to work like this?
Oh dear. Mistress, calm down, please.
That's it. I'll quit. Inform the Turner. I'll go and cook at some nice estate in the Banorn.
Nan, please. We'll get the dog. Calm down.
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
Okay. I thought I saw something to pick up over there.
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
Look at that tail. Oh, what a smart boy you are. Oh, yes, you are. Sit right there. I'm not putting up with this. Are you trying to tell me something, boy?
It does seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait. Do you hear that?
And oh no! It's gonna take me forever to do this. Enter name for the dog. Okay. So it's a boy. Okay, so not Bolt, not Max. Stares aimlessly around the room trying to get inspiration. It's been long enough to come up with my own names, never mind for my pet dog. Want it a short name? 2 syllables, I'm thinking. Something they can rattle off quickly when you like X kill. Not Nuka-Cola. Looking at my Fallout picture. Come on. Today on Name My Dog. Vamp? No, I don't want to call it. Fuzzy, no. Sorry about this. I'm trying to think, because this is going to be the name for my dog for now and forever. Roach. Oh! We've got rats!
Is there no true reason to fight us?
Attack!
I shall do it.
I dirty fight the giant rat.
Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all.
Wow, those rats have a lot of blood inside them. Those were very large rats. Maybe it was just a coincidence. Maybe there's more here than meets the eye.
Doubtful. Look at the garbage they got into. Your hound doesn't eat like that. He's much more finicky. But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Isle's men.
That reminds me, let's actually have a look at my equipment. So what have we got? Lesser healing potions? Let's stretch that. Why won't you go there? Go there. Dragon blood plate armor. Okay. Ah, right, yes, that's one of the mods I installed, which allows me to wear a helmet but without it appearing on my character, but I still get all the benefits. Dog whistle. You found this whistle around the neck of your Mambari. This item Is that a one use, or do I just, can I use that all the time to summon my dog? So what? Okay, so what have I got? Daggers, iron, and rough leather all over. Being of noble birth, she really should be in a noble dress rather than in a hard leather, rough leather armor. Nope, got nothing there. And how do I bring up my character sheet? So, because I gone for the archery route, that's what I was planning, and I put 3 points in cunning, 1 in constitution, and 1 in dexterity. And doesn't show me. Oh, there you go. Who's a good boy? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Right, okay. Actually, what I was looking for is my skills list. Please excuse these teasing problems just as I get used to the controls again. Skills K. Okay. So I'll just show you, I took coercion there, combat training. Oh, where did it? I took melee archer as well, but for some reason that doesn't appear here. Maybe that will make sense later. Okay. Moving on, moving on. Elf root, common name for Cannavaris. This herb actually has little to do with the elves other than being commonly collected and traded to outsiders by the Dahlish. It is primary ingredient in many heathen salves. Okay. I like how they're on a very neat little circle. Like, you know, those are like 70s kung fu movies where they all circle around you and attack you one at a time. Moving on!
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
Actually, he was defending a ladder from rats. Big ones.
What? Rats? Not the large grey ones?
They'll rip you to shreds, they will!
See, now you've gone and scared the servants. I expect those filthy things are dead.
I took care of it. No need to be afraid.
Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with. Oh, don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms. Here then, take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog. Thank you, my lady. Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
Awesome. Do a quick save there. So, you'll have to excuse me, I'm just doing a bit of an adventuring. Oh yes, I got lockpick as well. I thought he was just going to eat it there. Deep mushrooms are useful for poisons. Okay. Oh, chewing the deep mushroom, the user regains a small amount of stamina. Spellcasters gain no benefits. Right. Okay. Yeah, because I took the first level of lockpicking as well. I didn't think stealth is going to be much used. Watch this space. I'm half tempted to just go explore the rest of the place first, but let's speak to Fergus first. I imagine if we're going to be here for another night, I'll have the opportunity, hopefully, to visit the other half. But just as I'm passing, have a quick look. Nothing in here. have we here then?
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my lovely daughter. I take it by the presence of that troublesome hound of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled?
Okay, what kind of relationship do we have with Mother? Yes, Nan's head exploded and my hounds ate the kitchen staff.
Well, at least one of us will have had a decent dinner. Perhaps your hound left something I can feed my guests. Darling, you remember Lady Landra, Ban Lawrence's wife?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon.
Spring salon. Of course, it's good to see you again, my lady.
You're too kind, dear girl. Didn't I spend half the salon trying to convince you to marry my son?
And made a very poor case for it, I might add.
You remember my son, Dyron. He's not married yet either.
Don't listen to her. It's good to see you again, milady. You're looking as beautiful as ever.
Okay. Okay, let's return the compliment. Keep them sweet.
And this is my lady-in-waiting, Iona. Do say something, dear.
It is a great pleasure, my lady. You are as pretty as your mother describes.
You would think that it would make it easier to make a match for her, not more difficult.
Perhaps your daughter simply has a mind of her own, your ladyship. You should be proud.
Proud doesn't get me any more grandchildren.
Yeah, let's deflect the conversation, I think. Ooh, actually, I like that. I like this. Almost like the sinister undertones of that, the currents. Perhaps we should speak alone sometime, Darren.
I would like that, milady.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Good evening, your ladyship.
Excellent. Let's see if Mum has anything more to say.
You should say goodbye to Fergus while you have the chance.
Did you know there was a Grey Warden here?
Yes, your father mentioned that. You haven't got it into your head that you want to be recruited?
Absolutely not at all. They go off and fight in the battle. Usually on the front line. I'll have nothing to do with that. Definitely not.
Keep it that way. You've enough to do here at the castle without chasing Darkspawn.
Let's see. Yeah. I'm going to say Cassie is a very reluctant recruit. Why would she want to put herself in immediate harm's way against such a fearsome foe when she's got a fortress castle all to herself? Are you staying at the castle?
For a few days. Then I'll travel with Lady Landra to her estate and keep her company for a time. Your father thinks my presence here might undermine your authority.
Blood being thicker than water, I don't think you should... as you wish.
Good. I was worried you might be nervous about running the castle alone. I needn't have been concerned.
Do you know where Fergus might be?
If he's not out with his men, probably upstairs with Oriana.
Very well. Oh, let me play a bit of the damsel in distress. I have a bad feeling about all of this.
As do I. Your father and brother are marching off to fight Maker knows what. All the assurances in the world don't comfort me. But it wouldn't help for us to take up arms and follow. Fergus and your father have their duty and we have ours.
Okay, I should go.
I love you, my darling girl. You know that, don't you?
I'm hardly a girl. What brought this on?
You've grown up so fast. And now Bryce is leaving you in charge of the castle. I suppose there's no point in dwelling on it. Go do what you must then. I will see you soon.
Onward. Come on, Roach.
As you say.
Catching. Every 5 XP counts. Oh. All these weapons, not allowed to pick a single one up.
Good evening, milady. Good evening, milady.
Evening. Let's check out my room first.
It is begun.
I don't have the key for my own room? Shocking. Okay, Fergus.
As you say.
Ah, I'm in the wrong area. Please excuse me.
Very well.
Oh dear, we have to change a lot of this. Although the wooden guards are kind of cool. Is that my bath? A little fire. I need more pillows! Bring me more pillows! And surely I have more wardrobes than that. This is disgraceful. Gonna be big changes around here.
Is there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword, Oren. And I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little sister to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well.
Okay, how are we gonna do this? No Darkspawn could harm Fergus. No, you let me know when you two are finished.
When there's a man in your life, you'll understand.
I prefer my freedom, thank you.
One day you'll meet someone who can handle you. Mark my words.
I bring a message. Father wants you to leave without him. Okay, I wish I could go with you. You'll be missed, brother. Yes, let's see if we can find out more about this Grey Warden.
Really? Was he riding a griffin?
Shh, Oren. Griffins only exist in stories now.
I'd heard that. Did he say why he's come?
He said he's recruiting.
Oh? If I were a Grey Warden, little sister, I'd have my eye on you. Not that Father would ever allow it.
Do you really think the war will be over quickly?
Word from the south is that the battles have gone well. There's no evidence that this is a true blight, just a large raid.
Could that be true?
I'll see for myself soon enough. Pray for me, love, and I'll be back within a month or two.
Okay. I bring a message. Father wants you to leave without him.
Then the Isle's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards.
Yes, suspicious.
Well, I'd better get underway. So many Darkspawn to behead, so little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
Yeah, okay, I'll not say that. Let's be a bit dark about this. He might just need those prayers.
The Maker sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Oren. or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Bryce, maker's breath. It's like living with a pair of small boys. Thankfully, I have a daughter.
I'll miss you, Mother dear. You'll take care of her, sister, won't you?
Oh, I'll take care of her, alright. Mum can handle herself, always has.
It's true. They should be sending her, not me. She would scold those darkspawn back into the deep roads.
Well, I'm glad you find this so funny.
Enough, enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
Let's have a look at that. Okay, I am quest 3. Combat basics, health, locked items. Okay. Oh, and this gives you a reminder of everything you've said. Excellent. Okay, so I guess I need to head next door. Woo! Cutscene! What is it, Roach? What's wrong, boy? Is someone out there?
My lady, help me! The castle is under attack!
And they don't look like Darkspawn. Okay! We have got lingerie combat, it seems. Okay. And me... Oh, I've got some weapons. This is good. Get in there. Oh, no. In there. Right. And let's select everyone. Pan out a bit. And attack. Oh, attack that one then. Stun. Attack him.
Let us end this. Don't give them the advantage.
Wow, boy, that's something you don't see every day. I think I'm going to cut it here for this episode. I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you did, please join me in the next episode. Until then, take care of yourself, and goodbye for now.